Hi, I'm Zisha and I'm reviewing Emily in Paris. Not technically a review because I had a lot of thoughts about the show that I had to come on here and share with you. If you think बहुत ज़्यादा fashion हो रहा है, yeah. If you think my hair's frizzy, my makeup's a little sweaty, yeah. Somehow, Emily never has these issues. Her hair is always perfect. Her clothes are always on point. She's effortlessly chic and fashionable. And so is everyone else. हमसे यहाँ पे ऑफिस वक्त से नहीं पहुंचा जाता, but all of them there turn up like they're straight out of a fashion magazine and they turn up like that at work. It's all too perfect. And I'm just about getting started, huh? Even Emily, her life, everything that's happening, despite all the troubles, is so perfect. So here's what happens. Her company acquires a company in France. MBA के point of view से अगर मैं बताऊँ, mergers and acquisitions में, this is a legit problem, okay? Because, whenever you acquire or merge with a company that's elsewhere, culture becomes a huge problem. Culture of the company, especially if it's in a different place, then the cultural context of that geographical space as well becomes मतलब काम नहीं हो पाता इस वजह से. Okay, so you really have to spend a lot of time understanding where they're coming from, bridging that gap, and then working together successfully. Takes a really long time. So Emily is sent to France, ऐसे कुछ हो जाता है, because of which she lands up there. And of course, everyone dislikes her because she doesn't speak French, but she's going for classes and she's going to learn everything, so it's going to be fine. And no, I cannot do that accent for you. It is atrocious, even if I tried. No, we're not doing that. But Emily की life ना, you would think कितना difficult है, नई जगह पे उसको settle होना है, adjust होना है, get comfortable. At the same time, workplace में इतना hostility है, her boss isn't making her life easier. But somehow everything's perfect. Like her neighbor turns out to be this well-connected person who gets her out of a sticky situation. And then just like that, she runs into this girl and becomes best friends with her, and she happens to be super rich and again connected. Just like that, she also runs into another girl who again is super connected and gets her into some really happening party on the VIP list. Just ऐसे ही हो जाता है. मतलब what networking are you talking about? इसका मतलब चलते फिरते networking हो रहा है with the who's who in Paris without speaking any French. And at work also, despite how terrible her boss is, somehow she gets noticed. Right? She gets noticed and she always has the right caption, right idea, right campaign. मतलब digital तो tick. She's nailing everything and her followership count is increasing exponentially. मतलब कोई हमसे पूछे, हाँ, पिछले एक साल में 1000 follower count भी increase नहीं हुआ है, but Emily in Paris का it doubles, triples in a span of a few weeks. Okay, and just like that, all sorts of brilliant campaign ideas come to her. Just मतलब हम सोचते रहे क्या वीडियो बनाए, क्या कैंपेन करे, ब्रांड एजेंसी को क्या पिच करे, but Emily is just naturally gifted when it comes to all of this. She goes to an event and there are a whole lot of influencers, okay, with a lot more following than her. But उसको चाहिए कि मैं कुछ ऐसा करूँ कि मैं notice हो जाऊँ, and of course होता है, वो हीरोइन है, ऐसे हो जाता है. And then the owner of that company says, ये लड़की कौन है? Bring her to me. I must speak with her. Just, I know I'm saying just a lot, but literally that is how it works. I know you're probably thinking कि Zisha, I mean screen पे जो होता है doesn't have to be like life, You want to escape from life and entertainment provides you that. So of course everything's perfect and beautiful and rosy. But that's the thing, I'm too much of a realist and I do believe कि जो screen पे होता है, जो दिखाया जाता है, which is mass media, which influences people, should be rooted in realness, na? It should have reality, and that is the one thing that I love. Because at one point in time, her colleagues actually mentioned this, that it needs to portray reality on the big screen also. So that's one thing I loved. Another thing I loved is the conversation that the show brings about, literally in one scene where they're talking about the male gaze, masculinity, and how things are portrayed through that lens. Okay? And her boss doesn't stand up for it, but Emily calls her out saying, as a woman, you should be a feminist because you're a woman. It should happen by default. Don't you want to stand up for yourself? Don't you want equal opportunities? How can you say, I'm not a feminist? How does that work, right? So this is a very important conversation which happens pretty early on in the show, which I absolutely loved. Not all is perfect as far as her love life is concerned, but वहाँ पे भी मतलब you know a hot guy just happens to be there and then she likes him and then he also likes her back. हमें सब पता है what are the chances of that happening कि तुम किसको ऐसे क्रश करो और वो भी रिटर्न कर दे और वो हॉट भी हो और वो अच्छा खाना भी पकाए और तुम उसके घर और वो तुम्हारे घर आना जाना रहे. ऐसा आपके साथ हुआ है तो प्लीज़ कमेंट बिलो. मतलब मेरी तो इतनी अच्छी किस्मत कभी नहीं हुई है, पर yeah, she just happens to get lucky like that. And he just happens to stick around for her irrespective of a job offer somewhere else, you know, what the kind of work that he wants to do. Bas, aise hi they get lucky and he finds an opportunity in Paris itself. It's just didn't work for me. Didn't work for me. But definitely inspired me to put this together. I am wearing a skirt as a top. Then because of my blazer, then there's a belt. And let me show you some behind the scenes reality, okay? So हाँ, earring तो है, but multi-purpose है. Do you see? Okay, listen, just for the sake of this, right? For all of this, please like, share, comment and subscribe and tell me what you want me to review next. Comment below and let me know and I will try. This moment's definitely going down in YouTube history for me. Okay, take care of yourself. Corona hasn't gone anywhere, so stay safe, okay?